Oh snap! Oh snap! They let me back in the chat. They let me back going live. Oh, gotta slow down. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You already know this is Punch Drum Boxing. Yo, you already know, man. This is Punch Drum Boxing. They let me back. YouTube let me back doing live. It's about damn time. They got me out of jail. YouTube got me out of jail. I woke up in the morning. I said, "What? I could do live now? What? YouTube got me out of jail. I'm on parole." Oh man, it's been a long time coming. That's how it feels when you go live with YouTube. It feels like, yeah, they let me out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Warren said, you better not do this one more time. You better not stream any live fights. Understand? Keep your nose clean. You better not do it. Punch drunk. I don't give a damn who you trying to show. I think they're against me though, man. Cause they be striking me, y'all. They be striking me. Yo, tell me what the hell y'all feel. Is Keith Thurman delusional by stating that it was a draw? Help me out, y'all. Or does he have a case? A legitimate case, y'all. Let's talk boxing for real. A legitimate case. I know a lot of people is upset. A lot of people saying, what the hell is Keith Thurman talking about? Is he dumb? Is he still? What the hell he mean about a draw? He didn't say that after the fight. He was humble about the fight after the fight, and we love him for that. We love him for that. Do we like or are we happy? Cause we family, we gotta keep it real with one another. We all family, my brothers and sisters. We family. So is it? Mm, uh, I mean, there's a picture of Manny Pacquiao when he's hugging his daughter and his wife. His face ain't looked all that great either. Let's be honest here. Like I said, let's be honest, my friends. We are family out here, man. We family. We don't need to exaggerate anything. We don't need to kick somebody down to cater to an argument. Ah, we don't need that. We don't need it. But that's what we gotta keep it real. That's how we got to keep it real. Um, is is Keith Thurman delusional because he said that it was a draw in the aftermath of their fight? I mean, way beyond the weeks after their fight. People feel like he switched up his attitude, switched up. I think in the press conference, if you look at the press conference, he did mention something about draw, but he took his loss like anybody else. Yes, Manny Pacquiao was the better man that night. He's the better man of the careers. Yes, we all know that. We all know that. That's a given. My unborn child knows that. But the issue is not that Keith Thurman is delusional. Is if you have a scorecard that is a split decision, maybe the split decision will get him confused and maybe go back and say, you know what? If one judge saw that I won, if one judge saw that I won, and the other two judges felt that it was a close fight, meaning he only lost 2 rounds for one of the judges, and one of the, of course, round one was a knockdown. That's a 10-8 round. Then maybe it was that much close that I don't feel like I lost anymore when I go back into the tape and saw the replay and saw the punches land and things of that nature. Maybe that's what it is. Keith Thurman delusional now that he's saying it was a draw. I don't know. To be honest, I don't think so. I don't think he's delusional. I think he does want another fight. And who doesn't? I just want to let people know. If you a champion, if you yourself a champion, you a champion. Forget about Keith Thurman. I'm talking about you. You are a champion, and you lost a close fight. Wouldn't you want a rematch? Wouldn't you want a chance to do it all over again? I'm just asking. I'm talking about you. Now, I'm not talking about Keith Thurman. I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao. I'm talking about you, the viewer. If you was a champion and you lost a close fight, do you feel like you deserve a rematch, just like almost every other boxer in the sport of boxing? And we could go down the line. Or do you feel like you're more of a Manny Pacquiao fan than a boxing fan, and you just forget it, man? He had his chance. He had his chance. His name is one time. His name is one time. He went a one-time run. That's it. That's all he get. One time. Keep on saying one time. Maybe Keith Thurman, if you was calling yourself Keith two-time Thurman, maybe we give you a second fight. But since you're one time, my fault. It went out. So, are we being fair? Are we thinking fair and logical? And I'm talking about the history of boxing. Boxing. All right, guys? I'm not talking about just Manny Pacquiao. I'm not talking about just Keith one-time Thurman. If you're a champion, excuse me. If you're a champion and you lost a close fight, it is not delusional to say, first, it could be delusional that you want to draw. If people believe it feels like that, then they feel like that. But it's not delusional for him to run it, for him to get a legitimate rematch right back. That's just the sport of boxing. Jarrett Hurd lost to J Rock, right? He's getting a rematch. Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. He's getting a rematch, right? Jamel Charlo lost to Harrison. He's getting a rematch, huh? And there was supposed to be an immediate rematch. Ain't no, oh, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, well, Keith Thurman got to work his way back up. Do you know how long did Keith Thurman and all these dudes work their way up for anybody to say, oh, they got to go and work their way up? Do you know they already spent 10 years trying to work their way up? Oh, because they lose one time, I got to work my way up into title contentions? No. Let's be honest, y'all. Let's be real in the sport of boxing. Let's be real. Are we going to cater to boxing, or are we going to cater to each fighter? Because it's easy to do that. It's easy to do that. To just cater to a boxer. It's easy for me to say, no, Manny Pacquiao. I like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. He deserves more. He should go after the other champions and things of that nature. Yes, he should go after the other champions. Nobody stand that he should go after the champions and become more of a unified champion. I'm not saying that he shouldn't go after the winner of Errol Spence and Sean Porter. I didn't say that. I said in my last several videos, I said that there's gonna be roadblocks, meaning that just because Manny Pacquiao wants to fight, that doesn't mean the Belt Federation is going to let that happen. Because people got to understand, I understand that a lot of people don't understand the business of boxing. I understand that. I understand a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't, it's boring probably to educate themselves with the business of boxing. It's not like other sports. So I never said that I don't think Manny Pacquiao should fight the winner of Sean Porter and Errol Spence. I never said, oh man, I don't want Manny Pacquiao to fight Bud Crawford. I never said that. I'm talking about the roadblocks. Top Rank, Bob Arum, Al Heyman. Is a Bud Crawford and Manny Pacquiao gonna fight? No, they not. They're not gonna be mandated to fight. It's not a mandate fight, and that's not gonna happen because, of course, Manny Pacquiao is not gonna get a chunk and get to top rank more money of what he's been given, what he's been giving him throughout his career. Doesn't make any type of sense. It's not that Manny Pacquiao and Bud Crawford don't want to fight each other. It's the business side will not let them. So I don't mention the Bud Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao because I understand the business side of it. Now, the Sean Porter and Errol Spence, a lot of people saying, nah, he got to go out there and fight the winner. Forget Keith Thurman, forget it. He got to go fight the winner. Yes, I believe that's a viable option. But understand, you got to understand the sport of boxing again. Like I said in my other videos, if y'all didn't understand it, if Errol Spence win, the IBF is going to mandate that belt has a mandatory defense that has to be defended in March because it already have a 12-month span. You understand what I'm saying? They gave Errol Spence a voluntary defense with Mikey Garcia. He didn't have to fight Mikey Garcia. Remember, they gave him a voluntary defense versus a guy that was not even ranked in the IBF. So sometimes when they give you a voluntary, if they give you a voluntary defense, they usually do it with another promise. Look, I'll give you this voluntary defense, but you got to fight this mandatory. This mandatory when it comes up. You understand? Every belt federation has its mandatory. So a lot of people got to understand that. And then other people be like, oh, but a unification overrides a voluntary defense. Yes, it overrides, but Errol Spence is already fighting a my fault, a unification bout already. Yes, it does trump, but it does trump a damn, what the hell is that? A unification bout does trump a mandated bout, but Errol Spence already has a mandated bout within the 12-month span. So is Errol Spence gonna fight his mandatory? Damn, look at this guy. Is Errol Spence gonna fight his mandatory fight right after the Sean Porter fight, and then he could go and get a fight with Manny Pacquiao? No, it's not gonna happen. They need more time. You know how it is in the sport of boxing. And the IBF don't play. The IBF, look, if you can ask any boxers out there, man, any professional boxers, the IBF is the most strictest belt federation out of all the sports. Not with testing though. They're not with testing, but strict in when it's mandated to fight somebody, they mandate you to fight somebody, and if you don't, they strip you from your title. So then, if they strip Errol Spence of the title, then what's a fight with Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao's worth? So that's what I'm trying. That's what I try to say in my other videos. If you didn't get to it, I hope you go back so you can understand what I meant by it. It's not that I don't want Manny Pacquiao to fight or understand that he can fight for unification bout with the Errol Spence. What I'm saying is that it's not Errol Spence. He don't have the power to override a mandated opponent to fight Manny Pacquiao. He don't got that type of power. Now, do a lot of people may have the power and pay Frank Warren's fighter? I don't know how to pronounce his name, which he's from the Ukraine and he's mandated to fight. He's the mandatory defense for the IBF coming this March. Is Frank Warren gonna take step aside money? I don't believe so. You know why? Because now Frank Warren don't got a lot of welterweights to get that type of title shot. And that'd be a big fight for his fighter to fight Errol Spence. If you take step aside money, then you might not ever get a chance to fight for a title, especially in the welterweight division where you already know that PBC got the welterweight on lock. So I'm saying business wise, and Manny Pacquiao is not gonna fight Errol Spence or the winner Sean Porter Errol Spence right away. Because of the business side, the IBF got it mandated. Look at Mauricio Suleiman. I'm glad that he did an interview yesterday. Because he said, guys, there's still there's gonna be a mandatory for the WBC. There's gonna be a mandatory for the WBC, and We don't know about the mandatory about the IBF. And we can't override the mandate. We got to take a mandatory challenge serious. You know why? Because also, if you do override it, think that you could just go walk and forget about the mandatory, guess who sues the Belt Federation? Frank Warren will sue the Belt Federation. They got his fighter as a mandatory defense for a March bout. Then they'll sue. And that's why we got to take mandatory challenges, no matter how we like it, no matter how much we hate it. We got to take it serious, y'all. Yeah, let me put right here. Talking, you already know. You already know. So, gotta keep it real, man. We gotta keep it real. It's not saying that we don't want to see Manny Pacquiao fight for a title, for a unification title. It's not that. Then there's a lot of roadblocks for that. So then, if Manny Pacquiao wants to fight, let me hold this up because the sun is. If Manny Pacquiao wants to fight in January, like he said, because like I said, Manny Pacquiao has the power to fight probably whenever he wants. Now that he's a super champ, that's the greatness about having a super champ at the WBA, that you're not going to be mandated to fight. They can't tell you when and where to fight and things of that nature. But Manny Pacquiao is a senator in the Philippines, and he wants to fight when he gets his recess. So if Errol Spence, the winner of Errol Spence and Sean Porter, the IBF is going to mandate them to fight the mandatory defense March, and Manny Pacquiao wants to fight in January, there is no way that that fight is going to happen. My brother, you're not Otto. You're not listening to me. Are you listening to me? Manny Pacquiao should fight champions, but Manny Pacquiao is not gonna wait for Errol Spence because he is a senator and he's gonna fight when he has his recess. Do you understand? The IBF will mandate the winner to fight the mandatory defense on the IBF. March is going to be 12 months. The only way that you could get rid of that IBF mandatory if you pay that step aside money. And I do not believe, I'm telling you, Frank Warren, the promoter of his boxer, is not going to get any money because this is a gold mine for his fighter. This is the opportunity for his fighter. If you're going to pay step aside money, then you're out of really the ranking for a title shot. This is an opportunity for his fighter, and it will be a good opportunity for his fighter come, to fight Errol Spence or Sean Porter. They're not going to step aside on that one. Trust me, they're not going to step aside on that one. Y'all got to understand the business of boxing. Whether we like it or not, we got to understand the business of boxing. Whether it's ugly, it's unfair. So when I asked for a rematch, of course, this video is about, is Keith Thurman delusional? Should consider hanging the gloves. He should. He should, Otto. I believe so. That's one of the things I said. Manny Pacquiao got nothing left to prove. Nothing left to prove. The only thing that's gonna be happening to him if he keeps fighting is he probably gonna go and lose. That's it. But if you say no rematch, then you're just only thinking about Manny Pacquiao, right? When you say no rematch, it's not because you're thinking about that Keith Thurman was a champion, and every champion that loses a close fight deserves a rematch. Just like that's boxing. You just thinking about Manny Pacquiao. You're not thinking about boxing at all. And it's all right. If you're just a strictly fan of Manny Pacquiao and not a fan of boxing, then I understand what you're trying to say. But for anybody to say that Keith Thurman don't deserve a rematch by losing a close fight while he was a champion, and oh no, Manny Pacquiao, no, he shouldn't get Keith Thurman a rematch. No, stop. That's not boxing. If Manny Pacquiao want to keep fighting, because in the end of the day, we all know, let's be real, let's be frank. If Manny Pacquiao would have lost to Keith Thurman in a close fight, we know how we are as a Manny Pacquiao fans. We would have won the rematch. So stop the nonsense about, oh, we don't want no rematch. He don't deserve no rematch. Oh, no, 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 no. He got to go somewhere else. No, no, no. Stop. You're only catering to one boxer. And if this is punch run boxing, you already know, man, I cater to all boxers. It's about boxing. It's inevitable. If a champion loses a close fight, if he loses his belt now, if Keith Thurman wasn't a champion and it was Manny Pacquiao coming in as a champion, and then he beats Keith one time Thurman, I don't gotta give you a rematch. I gotta say nothing. I was a champion anyway. That was your only chance to beat a champion. But you're acting like it was the other way around. See? This is what it is. Yes, Manny Pacquiao is the GOAT. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao was the biggest draw to come into the fight. Yes, it was the Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, of course, made it a big event. But at the end of the day, y'all forget that Manny Pacquiao was not the champion coming into the fight. It was Keith one-time Thurman. They was fighting for Keith one-time Thurman belt. Manny Pacquiao don't got the regular belt right now. You understand what I'm saying? If it was the other way around, let's be real, let's be frank. We all be saying Manny Pacquiao deserves a rematch. Keith Thurman, give him a rematch. That was close. Matter of fact, you landed more punches. It won't be the last fight. It won't be the last fight. I understand this. I understand the settlement of probably so much. I understand the settlement about that. Manny Pacquiao should fight the winner of Errol Spence and Sean Porter. That's inevitable. That's given. We all understand that, but that's not what I'm talking about. Because there's gonna be roadblocks into it. We all want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Bud Crawford. Why it didn't happen the last time? It's not gonna happen now. Al Heyman, Bob Arum. It's not gonna happen. So if Manny Pacquiao wants to fight in the recess early in January or February, like he said, we gotta look at the pieces that's available for him to fight. The winner of Errol Spence and Sean Porter would not be available to fight a unification bout with Manny Pacquiao because there's going to be a mandatory by the IBF. Now, that's a whole different ballgame right there. And that's what I'm saying. So if Manny Pacquiao don't got to fight Errol Spence, if he wins, let's say Errol Spence, if he wins, he can't fight him. The IBF is going to mandate him. He already had his voluntary defense with Mikey Garcia, and he had a unification bout with Porter. We already know that Bud Crawford's not gonna fight. You already know Bob Arum, Al Heyman, they ain't gonna mix. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna keep this money in house. And Manny Pacquiao's PBC. He ain't gonna cut no check for Bob Arum. They ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We all understand that. So we do have Mikey Garcia. We do have Danny Swift Garcia, and we have a rematch with Keith Thurman in the time frame. They're gonna be available in the time frame that Manny Pacquiao wants to stay busy and fight. That's the thing. So out of all those three, do I want to see Michael Garcia? I'd rather see Michael Garcia if I'd rather see Marco Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao if Manny Pacquiao says, you know what, this is my last fight, I'm gonna retire. Because there's really nothing in the game with fighting all of them, correct? There's nothing in the game with Manny Pacquiao fighting all of them. But the only person that did deserve a rematch with Manny Pacquiao is the champion that lost a close fight to Manny Pacquiao. We don't know that. A lot of Otto, a lot of us say that. I've been saying that. We feel like he should retire, right? They say that, oh, he's not gonna be fighting for that long. We don't know that. Did Manny Pacquiao say that? He didn't say that. He could be like Bernard Hopkins and fight till he's 50 years old. He got 10 more years to go if Manny Pacquiao wants, correct? We're assuming that he doesn't have more time. We're assuming it. But if Manny Pacquiao could beat Keith one-time Thurman, a lot of people feel like Manny Pacquiao is gonna beat Errol Spence. A lot of people it feels like he could beat Sean Porter. A lot of people feel like he could beat Dennis Garcia. A lot of people feel he could beat Mike Garcia. So he's gonna keep going and collect $30 million after $40 million after 50 and 60 and gonna leave the sport. That's the way it is. Because at this point of Manny Pacquiao's career, if he didn't feel like he needed to retire, then why stop now after beating Keith Thurman? So again, a lot of people got to understand, I don't believe that Keith Thurman is delusional for saying that it was a draw. Because then we got to look at the scorecards and be like, who's delusional here? Because if he's delusional, they made him delusional. You understand what I'm saying? They made him delusional. And then a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, but what about the scoring, the judges? Who's the judges that scored for a win for Manny Pacquiao? I mean, a win for Danny Keith Thurman. I'm from the Philippines, man. He said in the news before he only had 3 fights. No, he only have 3 fights left in a contract with PBC. That's what he has left. But we don't know for sure. We don't know what Manny Pacquiao is really gonna do. Because you all feel like Manny Pacquiao should have retired a long time ago. He got 3 fights left. Okay, let's go by if Manny Pacquiao said he got 3 fights left of his career. Because he had a 3-fight deal with PBC. That's what he means about left. But let's say it's left just for him to retire. We got to understand this. And I say it in a lot of my videos. And I don't want us to contradict ourselves. First is about boxing. Then second, we could go cater to our respective fighters that we like. Now, if you're the type of person that you only like boxing because of Manny Pacquiao, you don't care about boxing at all, it's just about Manny Pacquiao, then I understand everything you're saying. But if you're a boxing fan, then you'll understand what I'm trying to say. First, you understand what I'm saying? First, we got to understand, if you got 3-fight deals, we all loved the fight with Keith Thurman. We all say, I have not heard, like I said in my other video, I have not heard one person, not from any country, not from any comment, not from any homeless person in the street. Nobody has said they didn't like the fight. They loved the fight with Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Can we agree on that? Everybody liked it, right? So, even as a fan, why wouldn't I want to see a rematch if I love the fight? And after the fight, if you look at the comment boxes, we can't contradict ourselves. A bunch of people gave respect for Keith Thurman. Oh, he fought a good fight. He fought the toe-to-toe fight that he said. Oh, who's the last person to fight toe-to-toe with Manny Pacquiao? 12 round and didn't move. He just going toe-to-toe. Huh? So that's my thing. Now, if it was a boring fight, do we want to see the rematch of Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao? I don't want to see the rematch with Mayweather Manny Pacquiao. Who wants to see that garbage? Who wants to see it? Nobody declined rematch. Why are you nagging? I'm just going, my brother. I'm just going by the comment. I'm just going by my peoples. I'm going by Punch Drunk, the subscribers. I'm going by my comment box. That's what I'm going by. Okay. We all family here. We're just talking. Yeah, you don't want to see. So what fight you want to see? What fight do you want to see? I'm waiting. What fight do you want to see Manny Pacquiao fight next? Manny Pacquiao wants to. Okay, I understand. Spence. Pacquiao versus Crawford. It seems like y'all people don't want to understand the sport of boxing. Why are y'all being so ignorant at the same time? I'm gonna say it again, yo. I'm gonna say it again. The winner of Spence and Porter, okay? The winner will be mandated in March to fight a mandatory defense. Okay? It's gonna happen. Manny Pacquiao the Great wants to fight in January and February on his recess. It does not make logical sense that the fight of Errol Spence, or the win of Errol Spence and Sean Porter, is going to fight a Manny Pacquiao because they have to fight a mandatory defense. Do you understand? It's not about that Manny Pacquiao. We don't want to see Manny Pacquiao versus look. Crawford should remain unstand. It could happen that Danny Garcia because it's going to be available. But also, there's rumor that Danny Garcia is going to fight Michael Garcia. Correct? Why? Okay, I'm gonna give you a question. Why Danny Garcia should be the next to fight? Why does Danny Garcia overrides Keith One Time Thurman and if Keith One Time Thurman beat Danny Garcia and Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia? Why should Keith Thurman should get a rematch, but Danny Garcia should get a fight? I want to hear this. Manny Pacquiao always give rematch to his past opponents. So his past opponents when he lost, and then he gives the rematch. Danny looks good. Book the rematch. Be in a speculation. The loser leave the sport for good. WWE still. No. I want to see why does Danny Garcia deserve more of a fight than Manny Pacquiao than Keith One Time Thurman a rematch with Manny Pacquiao? Why? Because y'all only thinking about Manny Pacquiao. Y'all only thinking about what Manny Pacquiao deserves or what he wants to do. You're not thinking about the landscape of boxing. You're not thinking about the land. Okay, let me ask you this question, y'all. If Manny Pacquiao would have lost, and I want some answer, real answer. If Manny Pacquiao would have lost a close fight to Keith One Time Thurman, Keith talk all that stuff is talk is about promotion. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it like this. A lot of people don't like that Keith Thurman talked. Let me give you the business of boxing again. Pay-per-view buys, right? That's a separate check because now the trend give the young fighter the legend. Look, no, it's not a trend. It's not a trend. It's not a trend because we didn't give a damn about. A lot of people didn't give a damn about Roy Jones Jr. Right? A lot of people just left him, and he was a legend. I don't want to hear that. Accident caught it very. I like that though. Now that's logical right there, my friend. Like I was gonna say, pay-per-view, two separate checks. Okay, your purse got the pay-per-view buys. Keith Thurman did a well enough job. Let's do the math. And this is why Manny Pacquiao is happy with Keith One Time Thurman talking. And that's why Manny Pacquiao said it 2 times that, hey guys, Keith Thurman, I understand that was for promotional use. He talked for promotion. We all know that. We all know that. And the people that keep saying, oh, Keith Thurman, he was talking trash. He said this about Manny Pacquiao. He said that about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao told y'all, man, it's about promotional use. Sorry, I just wanted to see if that will work. I just wanted to. Manny Pacquiao understands. Remember, the Broner fight, Broner versus Manny Pacquiao, they did 320,000, right? Buys, correct? Remember, buys put more money in Manny Pacquiao's pocket. So if his purse was 10 million, like they said, Keith Thurman 8 million, the pay-per-view buys could reach Manny Pacquiao to 20 million if it's a success. You can't claim it. If it's a success, right? His way of promoting, a lot of we all know that fight made well over 500,000. People talking about 650,000. How much money you think by Keith Thurman's promotional use put more money in Manny Pacquiao's pocket? You think Manny Pacquiao is not happy about Keith One Time Thurman the way he was selling that fight? Who's gonna sell that fight? Mike Garcia gonna sell that fight? Hmm? Is Danny Garcia gonna talk and sell some fight? Ain't nobody in the welterweight division can sell a fight like Keith One Time Thurman. Aside from Manny Pacquiao don't even gotta say nothing. His fans will say it. We all were promoted for Manny Pacquiao. I'm talking about those extra 100,000, 200,000 that Keith Thurman bringing to the table. That puts a lot of money in Manny Pacquiao's pocket. And you know what? We all know Manny Pacquiao is a humble guy, and Manny Pacquiao is gratitude. Thank you, Keith One Time Thurman, for selling this. Thank you for talking all that ish, because you bring in almost half of what Pacquiao and Broner bought. So let's talk about business side. I didn't even read that. Let's talk about the business side. Keith Thurman bring almost more than half than Broner bring it to the table. So Manny Pacquiao looking at his pocket as well. All right, Manny Pacquiao ain't fighting for free. Let's be frank about that. Manny Pacquiao flies in jets and things of that nature. He's a humble, great mother effer. But you know what? He cares about his paper as well. All I know is the young fighter just want to retire Manny. No, they want to fight. They want to. Yeah, they want to. They want to fight Manny because they fighting a great fighter and a great legend. That's like Kobe when he's about to face Michael Jordan or Allen Iverson. Of course, man, you're going to look. I want to play one on one. I want to do my thing. I want to see how good am I. But at the end of the day, it's not y'all only catering to Manny Pacquiao and cater to the sport. Stop that Vada BS. Sean Gibbons already cleared that smoke. Who the hell said about Vada? Dude, who cares? Thurman lost clearly. No, he did not lose clearly because it was a split decision. It don't matter how you feel, my brother. It was a split decision. However you want to call it. It was a split decision. When you go to the record books, it was a split decision. Yes, and it was a loss too. Don't tell me it was all clear. No, it was not clear. It was not clear cut a winner. It was not. They just want to take the torch. Y'all only catering to Manny Pacquiao. Y'all don't care about the other boxers. Y'all don't care about boxing. Y'all only care about fairness when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. And I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, but that's the only thing that I don't like about my fellow Manny Pacquiao fans. That y'all don't like to keep it real. Y'all just want to be on some leashes with Manny Pacquiao. No, I care about boxing. Because if Manny Pacquiao would have lost the same way that Keith Thurman lost, I'll say he deserved a rematch. And I'll be saying, you know what? Manny Pacquiao landed more punches. Because I remember when he lost to Floyd Mayweather, man, there's tons of videos out there. I could see it from the comment box. We all YouTubers. That's why we here, right? So let's not be idiots about it. We all say, no, Manny Pacquiao didn't lose to Floyd Mayweather. He didn't lose. Look, we're going to show it slow motion. Honestly, I feel Pac next is going to be his last. Thurman deserves a rematch, yes, but I don't think it's going to do it either. And we know that he deserves a rematch. And what I'm saying is if Errol Spence didn't have to fight his mandated offense in March. That's what I'm saying. It's not that he can't fight Errol Spence or he can't fight Sean Porter. What I'm talking about, the IBF is going to mandate this fight because Errol Spence already took a voluntary fight and fighting an unranked Mikey Garcia. Had a unification bout with Sean Porter. Let's say Errol Spence won. And then in his 12-month span, he has to do all of that. He has to fight his mandatory, or they have to pay step aside money to Frank Warren and his fighter, or if the fighter gets injured, or Errol Spence will have to fight that mandatory and ask for early mandatory. Okay, he fights September 20th. I want to after the fight. I want to fight him in what is it? I want to fight him in November. Right back. Right back. I want to go in training and fight, but that's not going to happen. We all know that. It's not going to happen. And then he still has that 12-month span in between. Now I can get a unification about with Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao was free to fight in the beginning of the year. That's what I'm saying, y'all. So it's not about that. I don't want to see Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao, the winner, whatever. If it was Sean Porter or Manny Pacquiao, all I'm saying, the IBF is going to mandate. Mauricio Sudama already said the WBC got a mandate for the WBC too as well. And also, people got to remember. Then guess who gets first dibs? First dibs. It goes to the Philippines and Evo. Thanks for cleaning. Thank you, Brian. And the WBC Mauricio Sudama said yesterday, go check it out. I think it was with Fight Hype. And I'm glad that thank you that he said this in the interview because that's what I said in my last interview. That's me knowing boxing. I didn't even need it. Mauricio Sudama he didn't even have to say it for me because I know the sport of boxing. You're saying this Manny has no fight. Yes, Manny Pacquiao has a fight, but I'm giving you the names where he has the fight. Game is shit. The game is shit only caters to who? You understand what I'm saying? If you feel like the game is trash with Manny Pacquiao, it's because you're not thinking about the other guy that been working his ass off to become a mandated opponent. What about that dude that was working his butt off to get in position for a mandated fight? Do you care about him? Pac-Man has losses in some. Do you? I think people don't understand what mandate or mandatory means. It means that they have to fight. Exactly. So whoever wins has to fight in March. The IBF in March is a 12-month span. The dude, I forgot his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He won an eliminator in April. But in the 12-month span, in IBF and all the unsanctioned bodies, but IBF is the strictest of them all. They don't care if you're Canelo Alvarez. I will strip you. They don't care if you're Anthony Joshua. You better fight your mandatory, or I will strip you. Kell Brook, you better fight Errol Spence, or I will strip you. You think that Kell Brook wanted to fight Errol Spence at that time? No. But you better go into a purse bid 60 days, or what is it, 120 days before the fight. They will have to negotiate a fight 60 days. So Errol Spence, he beat Sean Porter, for example, has to fight his mandate. He will have to go to negotiations 60 days before that March date. About that March date, correct? Boom, he will have to fight his mandatory defense. Now, can you wiggle around that? Yes. What I'm saying is Frank Warren, the fighter's promoter, is not gonna do that, because this is gonna be his fighter's biggest fight, whether against Sean Porter, whether against Errol Spence. To step aside that, you don't know whenever you're gonna get that opportunity again. And Frank Warren don't got a lot of fighters like PBC in the welterweight division to take step aside money. Has a silver WBC. That should be a no. No, man. I want to see no. I don't. I'd rather see a rematch with Keith Thurman, because we all saw that it was a great fight, and we all love the promotion. Why is Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman already beat Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman already beat Sean Porter. So why y'all want if y'all feel Manny Pacquiao was going backwards and fighting Keith Thurman, why you want me to go double times backwards? People say the same thing. What he's gonna gain by it? But let's talk about boxing, though. Crawford has 1 year left in the contract with Trash Arrow. He does. So is Manny Pacquiao going to wait for a year? At this age, you already know Manny Pacquiao stays seasoned. He's going to fight come his next recess. And that's going to be what? January, February. He said it. I'm going to fight this time. Is he going to wait for the IBF to... Your boxing game is crap if you can't beat a 40-year-old senator. Okay. So you just look at Manny Pacquiao as a 40-year-old senator. You don't look at Manny Pacquiao as the greatest of all time. Doesn't make any sense, my brother. I just want a legitimate. I want somebody to give me a legit. Manny should farewell soon. He should. I want somebody to really give me a legitimate reason. I'm talking about not bias, not because you come from a Manny Pacquiao side, not because you come from a boxing perspective. If you are a champion and you lose a close fight, do you deserve a rematch, regardless of the name? In the history of the sport of boxing, what has it? What's happened? Mike Tyson lost. Pacquiao was a much smaller guy fighting 112 other losses. No. Did Mike Tyson get his rematch with Holyfield when he lost his title? Did he get his immediate rematch? Did Riddick Bowe Holyfield? Did Julio Cesar Chavez and Oscar de la Hoya? Forget about young or old. Forget about that young or now you're catering to Manny Pacquiao. If he's old or young, he's a champion. Cater to boxing first, and then we could talk about cater to boxing first. Is it legit for a champion to lose in a close fight to get his media rematch? Bro, relax. Mikey's not next for Pat. They ain't never said that. Mikey has a big fan base in LA. What's money makes sense. So you think that Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao gets more money than that? See, I don't bet in boxing. I don't bet in sports, but I will bet that none of these guys, maybe with Errol Spence, I say, because that's the people that people calling for, or Crawford, none of the guys in the PBC is gonna get more money than Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Y'all gotta understand, Keith deserves a rematch, but Manny has little time left. It doesn't matter. It's what's fair is fair. So is Manny Pacquiao gonna be like, I'm sorry, Keith Thurman, I can't give you a rematch because I don't got no time left. Nah, it doesn't work that way. If you're gonna be in the game, you're gonna be in the game. Mikey won't make as much. Maybe Keith Thurman. Manny can't survive a back-to-back. Although you're only catering to Manny Pacquiao, that's what I'm trying to say. You're only catering to one person. I want you to cater to boxing. Lomachenko versus will make more money than Pac. How much Lomachenko has made? He's with Bob Arum. They're not. Why does Manny Pacquiao gonna give a cut to Bob Arum for? This is in-house money, PBC. You gotta think. You gotta think. Then if Manny Pacquiao wanted to face a Crawford or Lomachenko, he would have never signed with PBC. It's not gonna happen. Get the Lomachenko out, get the Crawford out. I mean, as a champion, you should be retiring Pac, but you are crap. Moving on to the next guy. Made no sense. Lomachenko, 135 pounds. Oh, man. I don't think a lot of people understand the sport of boxing. Nobody gave me a reason. Nobody gave me a legitimate reason. Yo, well, you already know, man. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. I'm going to be right back later on. We live. We're going to turn on the super chat. Support your boy. Give your boy some love, man. Let me support me. I support you with some good content. I think Manny can still make 135 even. Well, he said he can make 140. He can make 135. But at this age, even when you pass 30, when you go all, when you've been in a weight class for so long, to come right back down, that's what it is. You see, Manny Pacquiao, he moves up so he gains power. But Crawford, he moved up so you gain power. You could see. Then so Garcia, he moved up so you see that his couple of knockouts with Brandon Rios and Granados, he gained power. But you could see from the 147-pound dudes that's been there for a while, Errol Spence could have knocked down a 135-pounder Mike Garcia. So you're coming down from 100 and say, we all know Errol Spence is coming from 190 almost, 180 plus, all the way to 147. That's why you ain't seen no knockdown by Errol Spence. You saw Keith Thurman. He alluded that he came from 182 pounds in his layoff. Boom. He hasn't knocked down nobody else because they're actually getting weaker. Sean Porter, we don't remember the last time he knocked somebody out. And I don't even count that Birdo fight. Dude has lost power. He don't got no he don't got no punching power, in my opinion. I'm talking about my fault. He got punching power, but not knockout power. So all these guys have been at 147 pounds for a long time. They should be moving up to 154. That's why you don't see knockouts from these dudes. Are looking for beatable guys. That's why they don't have a rematch. Loma should fight Pac at 140, but if he wanna. Loma's with top rank, my guys. Please stop talking about Lomachenko or Crawford. It's not gonna happen. Wishful thinking. Take the torch. Keith Thurman should have took the torch. That was his fault, though. That was his fault. I agree on that. I'm not disagreeing that he probably lost the fight. I'm not disagreeing. I disagree with people saying that he don't deserve a rematch. I disagree on that. Now, if it was a boring fight, I don't want to see that fight again. But everybody loved the fight. Did everybody love the fight? Tell me yes. Just say yes. Did everybody like the fight? Did everybody like the Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao fight? Was you happy with the fight? Was it a money's worth type of fight? What is a money's worth type of promotion? Spence is business. Keith Thurman versus Porter 2. That could happen. That's always in the pocket. Okay, huh? That's always in the pocket. Forget normal people. You will never go to the channel. Yes, yes. Preach, brother. Preach, preach. Yes, sir. Worth every penny. Damn right it was. So why wouldn't we want to see a rematch again? Because Manny Pacquiao win and that's our guy. So F Keith Thurman. Nah, that's just saying F boxing. What's her name? I believe versus Canelo. Wow, my goodness gracious. Anyway, yo, I gotta go. Gotta coach some kids right quick. I'll come right back later. We can finish this conversation. We go in depth. No worth for arrow. We go in depth. Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe to my channel. Tell a family member. Tell a friend. And tell a friend. You already know I'm your boy. It's great talk. I'm back alive, yo. They got me out of jail. YouTube got me out of jail. I'm back live, y'all. Put that super chat on. You already know. Support your boy. Thank you for everybody right now. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm about to coach some kids. It's a playoff game when we lose. It's summer's over. But thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all more. That type of feedback motivates me so much. Um, thanks, bro. But I'm coming right back later on, probably evening or 6 o'clock around there. We're gonna talk about also the Andy Ruiz wanting more money. And I got a video coming soon. Family first, you already know, yeah. Family first, but y'all my family too. Y'all my family too. We're gonna talk about Andy Ruiz and why he wanted more. I got a video that's gonna be I'm gonna drop. Andy Ruiz wanted more and Anthony Joshua, but I said, you know what, that he should go about what he was contracted. You know, you might disagree or agree. You already know it's punch drunk boxing. How the hell I turn this? So I didn't even know how to work live no more. What the hell are you? Where is that? Thank you, Milford. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the support, man. Yo, tune back in later on, probably around 5:30 to 6. I'm coming back. We're going to talk about more boxing. We're going to be disagreeing. We're going to be agreeing. But at the end of the day, we all family right here. We all boxing heads. Forget about all those Max and Kellerman. They don't know nothing about no boxing. They nothing. They just mass, got good traffic. But we the boxing family right here. It's all of us right here.